How did the beloved series and cast of Wednesday slowly get plagued with allegations, controversies, and dating drama, leaving some to stop watching the show altogether? I have compiled the drama and lore. Make sure you're buckled in, because this is a ride that you might not be prepared for, and that's okay, because I wasn't. So let's begin with the beginning. In 2022, Hollywood was changed, not only because of the cinematic, life-changing movie that was Don't Worry Darling, but also the record-breaking show Wednesday, directed by Tim Burton. The popularity for the show spread so fast, and the actors and the show basically became household names overnight. A quick introduction to the main four characters. Jenna Ortega as Wednesday, Emma Myers as Enid, Percy Hynes as Xavier, and Hunter as Tyler. Even though the show came with an amazing cast of incredible actors, these are the four that we'll be mainly talking about in this video. A few things to note: season 1 also birthed Wednesday dance trend to the Lady Gaga song Bloody Mary, which made its way into every single gap of the internet. Wherever you looked, there was this dance. It was non-escapable. Along with a completely AI-generated YouTube channel.
You're not supposed to laugh.
This took me so long to realize that it was AI, and I'm still not 100% sure it is AI. This YouTube channel has over 9 million followers. Let that just sink in. The series is based on the character Wednesday from the Addams Family that were originally cartoons and later adapted for TV in 1964. Now we can begin with our first so-called drama. The love triangle. In season 1 of Wednesday, a love triangle between Tyler, Xavier, and Wednesday was formed. Tyler being the more kind, introverted, relaxed, mild-mannered kind of guy. Definitely not the guy who would turn into like a massive killing machine. He's just a real chill guy. And then on the other side we have Xavier, who is more of like the loner. He's angry. He has a dark side. Think Stefan Salvatore, season 1, The Vampire Diaries.
I'm a loner.
I don't know if we'll ever beat the loner that is Stefan Salvatore. And after season 1 was released, no one hated the love triangle more than Miss Jenna Ortega herself.
Well, as far as the boys went, I had to accept it. Honestly, I'm gonna fight this love triangle thing so hard because it's just me being personally being protective, because I don't think Wednesday would ever be in a love triangle. And I talked to the writers about this, and I said, don't worry, it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be that.
Also, Jenna said in another interview that the love triangle will be officially fixed in season 2. A moment of silence for Xavier and Wyler. I think we needed that moment of silence, because what is those ship names? But this love triangle ship was not the only ship running wild in the Wednesday fandom. Let me introduce you to Wenclaire. Now, I'm not sure if it's Wenclaire or Winclaire. Wenclaire is the relationship between Wednesday and roommate Enid. And they were roommates. I'm not the first person to make that joke, but I am going to claim the joke as being mine. So if you say it, I'm going to copyright strike you. Wenclaire makes numbers on Wattpad. I know this as I went onto the website, scrolled down, clicked on Seduce and Destroy, scrolled down, scrolled up, and exited out of the website. I don't feel like it's necessary for me to do that much research, and frankly, I don't think I'm prepared enough. But if you want to, by all means, there's a whole world out there, people making it blossom in ways that I just never thought that I'd ever think. I just never thought I'd ever think. Wenclaire is probably the most popular ship alongside Wednesday with Nobody, but unlike the love triangle, Jenna and Emma have been openly supportive towards this relationship.
So I was talking with Jenna a little bit during one of the junkets, and she was like, in a perfect world, we would have been like a thing, a little winky thing, which we at Pride would love. Do you think you and Wednesday would make a good couple?
Hey, I always say, and they were roommates, so.
Opposites attract?
Exactly, you know what I mean? And they were roommates.
Jenna also saying to MTV News, now that Tyler's off the table, I feel like she's off of boys for a while. I feel like she and Xavier are just getting to a safe place. I think there's an opportunity there for a really sweet platonic relationship. So now that you're caught up with the on-screen drama, we can now move on to the off-screen Percy and Jenna situation.
What cast member did you end up becoming bestest friends with?
There's a couple of them. Percy and Georgie, they were two of the guys on the show. We all lived in the same apartment building. So they would like wait for me after I wrapped shooting to like go for walks, or
Aww.
they would like cook me dinner, or they would clean apartments. Literally, we mothered each other.
Yeah.
So it's like whenever someone was busy or like going through something, we were there.
And he has a girlfriend?
I think they're both not dating anyone right now.
Okay, I don't know why you guys are in love. That feels like a really nice place to fall in love. You're just...
During the press tour for season 1 of Wednesday, a lot of people started shipping the cast with each other. This happens a lot with shows and movies where people will want actors to be dating in real life. And in Wednesday, this happened a lot with Jenna and Percy. There was also videos resurfacing of them hanging out, but one thing that kind of blew this rumor out into the masses was a video of them getting quite close to each other in a photo shoot. This actual video was a photo shoot for their future movie where they played a couple. However, a lot of people were saying, and compilations were made of Percy being more into Jenna than Jenna being into Percy, and her friend zoning him, which really didn't help when a video of them came out doing promo for Wednesday season 1. I'll just play the video here, but a lot of people were saying that he was getting quite close to her and touching her inappropriately, and that she was trying to make herself more gross to repel him. Now, this could literally just be them two messing around, or it could be Jenna being uncomfortable. I know if I was in that kind of situation, I would have been very uncomfortable. I don't like that close. That's kind of close. Jenna did look a little uncomfortable, and I do see why people were pointing this out. However, on the other side of things, Jenna and Emma were talking a lot about each other, creating Gemma, which is a whole other thing that we'll be talking about later in this video. Going back to the Percy and Jenna thing, a lot of fans were beginning to get a bit of mixed feelings about Percy, but things were about to take a much more serious turn in 2023. Disclaimer, this part of the video will be talking about SA and inappropriate language and racial slurs and things like that, so if that triggers you, just skip to the time frame on the screen and I will see you there. January 19th, 2023, a post was made to X that reads, "Knowing that me and my friends shocked, sick to our stomach reactions to seeing Percy Hynes White in our new favourite show and my experiences at his party in high school being justified, because you're listening. Thank you." This post was then followed by 2 screenshots of a statement accusing Percy of disgusting and dangerous things. I won't be reading the full statement in this video, but basically, Percy and his friends threw parties and provided alcohol and drugs to underage girls in order to have sex with them. After this statement, a lot of other women came forward with their own stories. Some say they were all in the kind of same friend group. I don't know, and I'm not going to say that I do, so just there was more claims coming forward. Now I do want to make this clear, all of these are allegations and so far have not faced any legal action. Not that I'm making these claims any less important, just to include that to make sure that you all have the full picture. So the same person who gave her statement originally also posted a lot of photos of Percy along with a video of him saying a racial slur.
What the f*** did you just say to me? Now you listen here, you son of a... You stay the f*** out of my neighborhood, you heard?
Some people say that this is him acting out a scene. Because of all this, a lot of other photos and tweets got resurfaced that Percy had done when he was younger. The whole situation even got the hashtag cancel Percy Hynes White trending on Twitter. And it wasn't until June 2023 when Percy would finally respond with an Instagram story that reads, "Hey everyone, there's something I need to clarify. Earlier this year, somebody I've never met started a campaign of misinformation about me online. Because of this, my family have been doxxed and my friends have received death threats. Underage photos of me were used and examples of me acting in character were presented as hateful. My friend Jane was falsely portrayed as a victim and her attempts to set the record straight have been ignored. She gave me permission to include her in this message. It's very distressing to know that this misinformation has upset people. I'm really thankful for everyone who stood by me and helped me share the facts. Harassment of my friends, family and co-workers need to be stopped, please." I'll also put the whole statement on the screen if you want to read it. The tweet that he was referring to by Jane was basically Jane saying that she is very good friends with Percy and has never felt threatened around him. She also made the claim that she used to be friends with the person who made the official statement, but saying that they are no longer friends and that she ended her relationship with her. All of the allegations are false and that he is not a paedophile. Since then, some of the official statements from some of these women have been deleted, and with Percy's apology, some people feel as though the allegations have been debunked and proven false. I just want to state, I have no idea. I don't know these people. Obviously, all I have is what everyone else has, so I don't want to say what the truth or what not is the truth. So after all these allegations and resurfaced social media posts and videos, Xavier was written out of the show and would not be returning for season 2, which caused a a lot of outrage amongst fans who believe the allegations he faced were cleared up and Percy was proved innocent. Some people have said that his departure from the season has ruined the show. I mean, that may be going a little far. It would have been interesting seeing how that character developed, but I don't think it's going to affect the show massively. And Jenna, in an interview on the situation, has said, "Losing Hynes White has been a weird redirect, but we are introducing so many different characters that I think it kind of will get lost. Wednesday's world does feel slightly askewed anyway." The show was then followed by a 3-year break that was due to a lot of things like the writer's strikes. Since that, we've only really seen Jenna Ortega appear as a Wednesday-like character in one of Lady Gaga's recent shows. Which takes us to now. 30th of June, 2025, the season 2 premiere. That was followed with some of the craziest outrage that makes me worry about the state of the media. And what caused all this drama? Jenna's new look. Did she get a buccal fat removal? A facelift? Shave her eyebrows off? Is that Mia Goth? Guys, calm down. She just bleached her eyebrows and was mewing a bit more. There's so many conspiracy theories that followed just Jenna bleaching her eyebrows. I feel like I've transported back to a 2015 Shane Dawson conspiracy theory video. I don't normally react to things in my videos, but I have to watch this with you because I honestly felt like I lost brain cells while I was viewing this video.
What happened to Jenna Ortega's eyebrows?
She made 3 major sacrifices for her role on Wednesday.
3 major sacrifices. What was the first one?
First, she gave up her eyebrows.
She gave up her eyebrows.
Director Tim Burton is known for his dark, surreal style, and the brow-less look fits right into the ghostly doll face aesthetic.
It's not like Tim Burton's ever had actual eyebrows. I've never seen an eyebrow in Tim Burton film before in my life.
But not all fans were on board.
Without bangs, her forehead looked longer, which changed the shape of her face.
The bleached brows made her chin appear more pronounced.
The bleached brows made her chin more pronounced. I don't think having bleached brows would make your chin more pronounced.
And even though there wasn't much German in the show, she still had to learn how to pronounce some German lines.
An actor had to learn how to pronounce her lines.
Lastly, even her personality changed. She used to be a Disney kid, all about energy, kindness, and sugar-sweet characters. But now she's all dark, moody, and goth.
Did you guys ever think that maybe 1, she grew up, and 2, she's just doing this because of the whole Wednesday, like maybe she's into character a bit? I also stumbled across a video saying that she actually had to shave her eyebrows off because they drew them on. What is going on? How did we get here? A lot of people generally didn't like this new look, but I do like it, and I think that she just feels more powerful. Not that she needed to be any more powerful, she's literally Jenna Ortega, and I don't really understand why people have gone so crazy over her bleaching her eyebrows. Maybe next video I'll have bleached eyebrows. Will the internet go into a frenzy then? Probably not, because no one really cares. Along with the fact that Jenna seems a lot more reserved this press tour, Jenna actually did come forward to say that she has a resting bitch face, so I don't know if that helps anyone understand. Also, she is staying more into character. We've seen videos of her serving ice cream to people when she's in character.
Thank you.
Another thing is Jenna, along with her co-stars, have been dressing in the theme of the show, which I love it when casts do this for their press tours and promos. Let's move on to Gemma.
Sure,
There's
and
also
that's-
Emma, who plays Enid. I don't think I've ever been so protective of somebody. I think about her all the time. I only ever want to make sure she's okay and good.
She must have that essence a little bit in real life.
Definitely. We get along so naturally. I'm so easily comfortable around her. I used to wake up every day in Romania, and before I was even conscious, I would do voice memos and I would sing her a new song every day, talking about how beautiful and wonderful she was and how she was gonna have the best day ever. And I was like, whatever, like, I have never had that desire or urge for anybody else.
You were like nurturing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good
She
thing.
seems awesome.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She's a real person. All 3 of them are.
Yeah.
So that was another thing too. Friends that I made there are kind of my only friends at the moment, you know?
Yeah.
This year we have seen the return of the Gemmership, which has had very mixed opinions. Fans are split through the middle, with some believing that there's more tension between the two and they're not as close as they used to be, avoiding eye contact when looking or speaking about each other.
Tell us about working with Jenna Ortega on this.
Ooh.
What's your friendship like in real life?
Jenna is amazing. We're definitely very close in real life. She's the best. I just love working with her. She's so easy and so kind and gives it 1,000%.
Saying that the fact that people were shipping them too hard in season 1, that it may have created this uncomfortable relationship between the two and made them just distant themselves from each other. A lot of this is to do with the fact that Emma just seems a lot more awkward or uncomfortable in interviews. Have we ever just thought that maybe she's an introvert? Have we ever thought of that? While others have been saying that their relationship looks stronger and they're more closer than they used to be. I honestly can't keep up. There's been videos that fans have made of them two in interviews, touching each other, holding hands, you know, stuff that friends can do. Maybe they're just friends, guys. I also had to Google to see how old all these people were because I did feel very uncomfortable talking about relationships. But it's fine, they're all older than me. I just hope that they both are happy and okay, as they both have openly spoken about the impact that social media has had on them. As for Percy, he posted a Instagram story congratulating season 2 and has been spotted taking a new job as a bartender. Also, there have been some rumours floating around on TikTok that Xavier will be returning for season 2, episode 7, but I haven't actually been able to find any other information on that other than those TikToks. In all honesty, I don't think he would be, but I could be wrong. Now for the part that maybe some of you have been waiting for the most, my overall thoughts on Wednesday Season 2. Wednesday Season 2 Part 1 released August 6th, 2025, and was met with around the same amount of viewership as Season 1, overall having positive reviews, but some mixed thoughts on Xavier's departure and the way the show is still going in the investigating type route. The show has introduced a lot of new co-stars, one being Lady Gaga, who will be playing a legendary teacher at Nevermore, but that won't be until Part 2, which releases in September. I didn't know this, so I was watching Part 1 thinking that I was going to see Lady Gaga, and I didn't, but at least we'll see her in September, so it'll be fine. Hot take. Lady Gaga's best role was American Horror Story Hotel. You can fight me, but generally think it was her best role. So what did I think of the new season of Wednesday? I can't remember, but I think I have talked about my thoughts on Wednesday before on this channel. I wish the show went in a darker route, more gothic and eerie. I do understand why they haven't, because the show caters towards younger people and adults. I do find it to be a little easy to follow. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I would have enjoyed seeing more of the family base, which we do see more of the family in this season, which is nice. It just would have been cool to see and where they live and how that impacts the people around them. I don't know, it just would have been really cool to see that. The show was good, I enjoyed it, it was an easy watch. I talked to my hairdresser, because I have one now, I actually am taking care of myself. She said that she watched episode 1 and hasn't watched the others yet. She was kind of surprised that they've carried on with this whole investigating type thing. Jenna obviously smashed it. I think she has this role down to a T. She is Wednesday. There were some shots in this season that I really liked, and there were parts that you definitely could tell were Tim Burton-esque, which makes sense because, you know, he directed it. I liked this season. I think part 2 will be better. I hope in the future they can maybe do a spin-off, or someone else could make the Addams Family movie and really like make it dark and gothic and, you know? But I liked it, so I have nothing against the show. I think it's a good show. Question in the comments today is, did you watch season 2 and what were your thoughts on it? And also any other opinions on the topics we've talked about in the video, leave them in the comments below. Please be respectful. I know a lot of people have, I wanted to make more of a relaxed type video. This video was inspired by Kells, who made a deep dive on the cast of the Samurai Time Pretty. Go subscribe to her. Very good video. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. I never say that, so first time for everything. Tell me if you got a Wednesday advert on this video, especially the booking.com one with Morticia Addams, because I keep on seeing that everywhere. So if you got that advert, that's kind of funny. I'm trying to do a new setup. Ignore my splotches on my wall. They are kind of annoying. I understand that. I'm trying to just make my background better, because someone said that I have very bad room decoration, and I don't. And I wanted to prove that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!